Man accused of firebombing an anti-abortion office in Madison last year pled guilty to a federal charge of damaging property with explosives. Hiradindu Rochaudhary entered his plea yesterday. According to online court records, he faces up to 20 years in prison when he is sentenced on December 1st. But prosecutors have agreed to recommend reducing the sentence since he accepted responsibility for the crime. The firebombing happened on May 8th, 2022 at the Madison office of Wisconsin Family Action.